25-year-old feminist dating boyfriend for 2 years, now pretty serious. I'm copywriter making 52K. He's accountant making 65K, solid relationship overall. He's close with his family, especially his mom talks to her daily. They have weekly family dinners at parents' house every single Sunday tradition. Been invited to few dinners, and his family seems nice enough mostly. Traditional family dad, works mom, was stay at home, raised 3 kids. His mom is sweet woman who clearly adores her children very much. But I notice things about how she raised them that bother me. She's proud of being stay-at-home mom and serving her family. Tells stories about sacrificing her career dreams to raise kids properly instead. At one dinner, she's talking about how she gave up nursing school. Says she got pregnant with boyfriend's older sister and dropped out happily. Talks about how being mother was more important than any career could be. She's smiling like it's beautiful sacrifice, but I see the tragedy. Tell myself I need to stay quiet. This isn't my place to comment. But she keeps talking about how women are natural caregivers made for motherhood. Says she can't imagine having missed her children's childhoods for job career. Mentions that mothers who work miss the most important years of lives. Feel my blood starting to boil at the internalized misogyny she's expressing. His dad sits there nodding along like she said something profound wise. After dinner, she's showing me photo albums of the kids growing up, points to pictures and tells stories about every scraped knee birthday party. Clearly her entire identity is wrapped up in being mother, nothing else. Tell her those are nice memories and she must be proud children. She says being mother is the most important thing she's ever done. Says nothing else in life matters as much as raising good humans. Feel compelled to say something, can't just let this internalized misogyny pass. Tell her it's sad that she thinks her only value was motherhood. She looks confused and asks what I mean by that exactly statement. Say that reducing herself to just mother erased her individual identity completely. She laughs nervously and says, no, she chose this willingly, happily. Tell her that's what patriarchy does. It makes women think serving family choice. Say that she was conditioned by society to believe motherhood is fulfillment. Explain that she could have been nurse and mother, both career family. Point out that she gave up her dreams and potential for traditional role. She stops smiling and says she doesn't see it that way at all. Tell her that's because she's internalized the sexist messaging so deeply. Say that she's example of how patriarchy limits women's ambitions and dreams. Boyfriend touches my arm and says, maybe we should change the subject. Ignore him and continue telling his mom how she failed herself by choosing. His mom's face has gone from confused to hurt, now clearly upset. She says she's very happy with the life she's lived. Choices made. Tell her that happiness built on oppression isn't real. Happiness just conditioning. Say that she's taught her daughters that women's value is in serving. Point out that she's perpetuated gender roles that harm all women's society. His sister speaks up and says, Mom is amazing, and I'm being rude. Tell her that defending patriarchal choices makes her complicit in oppression too. Say that their mom should have modeled independence, not domestic servitude clearly. Boyfriend stands up and says, we need to leave now, immediately go. His mom has tears in her eyes, and his dad looks angry. In the car, boyfriend is furious, asking what the hell was thinking. Tell him someone needed to tell his mom the truth about her life. Say that she's lived in patriarchal delusion and needs to hear reality. He says, you told my mother she failed at the thing. She's proudest. Point out that being proud of oppression doesn't make it less oppression. Tell him his mom is victim of patriarchy and someone had to say. He says you humiliated her in front of the whole family dinner. Everyone, say that discomfort is necessary for growth and consciousness-raising awareness. He drives in angry silence for rest, of the way home not speaking. Tells me when we get to my place that I owe his mother apology. Refuse to apologize and say I only spoke truth she needed here. Tell him his mom is example of everything wrong with traditional femininity. Say that she wasted her potential and taught her children backward values. He says she raised 3 successful, happy kids who love her dearly. Tell him that doesn't erase the fact that she sacrificed herself unnecessarily. Say that feminist mothers can work and raise children simultaneously. Both. He says not everyone wants career. Some people genuinely love being parents. Tell him that's what internalized misogyny sounds like, defending the oppression. He leaves my apartment saying he needs space to cool down, think. Text him apology. I owe his mom, but he leaves me on read, Few days pass and he's not responding to my calls, texts, messages. Finally calls me and says his mom is devastated by what I said. Tells me she's been crying and questioning her entire life's choices now. Feel slight guilt, but tell myself, truth hurts sometimes, necessary pain growth. He says his dad is furious and his siblings want nothing to do. Tells me his sister called me toxic feminazi who attacked their mother. Say that's typical reaction when confronting people with uncomfortable truths about patriarchy. He says his family is demanding he break up with me immediately. Tells me they said if he stays with me, he's not welcome anymore. Feels shocked that they're giving him ultimatum over me. Speaking truth. Tell him that's manipulative and controlling typical patriarchal family dynamics. Say that his family is showing their true colors by threatening him. Explain that this is how patriarchy maintains power through family pressure loyalty. He says this is his family, the people who raised and loved him. Tell him he needs to choose me and stand up to their sexism. Say that real families don't demand you abandon your partner for speaking. He goes quiet for a long time, then asks if I'll apologize sincerely. Tell him absolutely not, because I didn't say anything wrong, just facts. He says then he has to choose between me and his family. Ask him if he's seriously considering choosing them over me. His girlfriend. He says his mom hasn't stopped crying in 3 days since dinner happened. Tells me she's questioning whether she wasted her entire life, now doubting. Says his dad is talking about how I disrespected their home values family. Mentions his siblings are all angry at him for bringing me around. Tells me his sister said she'll never forgive him if he stays with. Says his brother called him to say, I'm poison and he's crazy. Feel defensive and say they're all just upset because confronted with truth. Tell him if he chooses them over me, he's choosing patriarchy oppression. He says, if I can't see what I did wrong, then maybe choice. Asks one more time if I'll apologize genuinely to his mother, sincerely. Tell him I won't apologize for telling woman she's victim of patriarchy. Say that his mom needed wake-up call about how she wasted life. Explain that someone had to tell her she failed herself and daughters. He's quiet, then says you just said she failed his mother again. Tell him yes because she modeled oppression instead of independence to children. He says, I can't do this anymore. I can't be with someone. Tells me his family has been there his whole life. I've been here. Says that he loves his mom, and I called her failure to face. Feel panic rising because I'm realizing he's actually choosing them over. Try to backtrack, say, maybe I was too harsh, could have been gentler. He says it's too late. The damage is done. She's broken now. Tells me his mom, who was confident and happy, is now depressed. Says she's questioning every decision she ever made because of me. Words, mentions that his dad said he'll never forgive him if he stays with. Tells me his whole family has cut him off. Already won't talk to. Says they told him he's choosing woman who hates them over family. Feel guilty but also defensive because I was just speaking feminist truth. Tell him this is emotional manipulation they're using to control him clearly. He says no. This is consequences of you attacking my mother's entire existence. Tells me he can't lose his family over someone who can't admit wrong. Week later, he breaks up with me. Says it's over, finished, done. Tells me his family gave him ultimatum and he's choosing them. Say that he's weak for caving to their patriarchal pressure demands. He says you destroyed my relationship with my family. I can't forgive. Tells me his mom is in therapy now because of what I said. Says therapist is helping her work through feelings of worthlessness I caused. Feel defensive and say that's not my fault. She's just confronting reality. He says you told her being mother was failure and worthless contribution. Nothing. Realize I did say that, but I meant it from feminist perspective. He says perspective doesn't matter. You broke my mother's heart intentionally cruelly. Try to apologize now that I'm losing him, but he says too late. Tells me his family won't even consider forgiving unless I'm completely gone. Says they've told him they'll welcome him back if he leaves me. Mentions his mom said she can't be around someone who thinks she's feel hurt and angry that I'm being villainized for speaking truth feminism. Tell him his family is toxic and controlling with their ultimatum demands. He says you came into their home and told my mother her life. Tells me you attacked the thing she's most proud of in front of. Says you made her question whether her children's love was worth sacrifice. Realize I really hurt her, but too proud to fully admit it. He leaves and blocks me on everything immediately. All platforms gone. Reach out to his sister to try to explain what I meant. She responds with long message about how I destroyed their family peace. Says their mom, who was happy, is now depressed and doubting everything. Tells me she's questioning whether her kids even appreciate her now anymore. Mentions that she cries every day wondering if she wasted her life. Says that dad is furious and brothers want to fight me physically. Tells me I'm not welcome anywhere near their family ever again, period. Asks how I could be so cruel to woman who only showed kindness. Blocks me before I can respond to defend myself, explain intentions properly. Month later, and I hear through mutual friends, he's back with family. They welcomed him back with condition that he never speaks to me. He agreed, and has completely cut me out of his life entirely. Apparently his mom is doing better in therapy, but still struggling confidence. Mutual friend says, family blames me for almost destroying their mother's mental. Tells me they refer to me as the girl who attacked mom vicious. Mentions that boyfriend seems relieved to have his family back close again. Says he told friend that he realized I was toxic and controlling. Feel angry that I'm being painted as villain when I spoke truth. Realize I lost him and turned his whole family against him because words. 2 months later, see on social media he's dating someone new already. She's pretty and traditional and seems close with his family immediately. See photos of her at family dinners, smiling with his mom happily. His mom looks happy again in photos with this new girlfriend warmly. Comments from family about how wonderful she is and how much they realize she's everything I'm not. She respects his mother's choices, validates. She posts about how much she admires his mom's dedication to family, talks about what amazing mother she is and how lucky the children. Boyfriend comments with heart emojis, clearly happy with her family, approval secured. Understand that he found someone who won't attack his family's values beliefs. 3 months and they're constantly together at all family events always. His mom posts about how blessed she is to have such wonderful son. Mentions how nice it is to have girlfriend who respects their family. Clearly shade directed at me, even though she doesn't name me specifically. See photos of girlfriend helping his mom in kitchen during family dinners. They look close, like they're bonding over traditional domestic activities together. Realize she's everything his mom wanted for him. Traditional, respectful, accepting completely. Meanwhile, I'm blocked by entire family and ex won't speak to me. Tell my feminist friends what happened, and they're supportive, mostly split. Some say I was right to speak up. Others say I went too far. 6 months later, see announcement. They're engaged already, she's posting ring, caption about finding partner with wonderful family and amazing mother-in-law. His mom comments about how excited she is to have her as daughter. All the family commenting about perfect match and beautiful couple together. Realize he married someone within 6 months of dating her super fast. Probably trying to prove to family that he's completely over me, moved. She's traditional woman who won't question his mother's life choices ever. Gets along perfectly with family because she reinforces their values beliefs. Meanwhile, I'm alone at 26 having destroyed relationship over feminist principles. Learned that attacking someone's mother is fastest way to lose them permanently. Year later, NC baby announcement they're expecting, first child, already. His mom posts about being so excited to be grandmother finally happening. Comments about how she can share her motherhood wisdom with new generation. Realize his mom gets to be grandmother while I'm completely out picture. New wife posts about how lucky she is to learn from such. Clearly she's going to be traditional, stay-at-home mom like mother. Boyfriend gets the family life he wanted with someone who respects family. While I'm still single because I can't stop criticizing traditional women. Talk to therapist about what happened and she asks hard questions me. Why did you feel need to attack his mother's life choices so harshly? Therapist points out that his mom was happy with her choices until. Says that my feminism became weapon to hurt someone who was content. Asks if making her question her entire life was really helping her. Realize I didn't help her. I just made her miserable for no reason. Therapist says feminism is about expanding choices, not judging women who choose. Understand now that I judged his mom harshly for choosing motherhood over career. She was happy and fulfilled, and I made her doubt everything unnecessarily. Lost boyfriend I loved because I couldn't respect his mother's life path. His family turned against him because I attacked their matriarch cruelly intentionally. Learned that judging women's choices isn't feminism, it's just being judgmental mean. Still call myself feminist, but realize I weaponized it to hurt. Spent one dinner destroying woman's confidence in her life's work. Motherhood. Made boyfriend choose between me and family. He'd known whole life, lost him to woman, who understands that respecting people's choices matters more. His mom, who was proud, happy mother, now has doubts I planted, while his new wife validates and respects her, making her confident again. Tell myself I was speaking truth. But truth delivered cruelly is just cruelty. Learn that you can't attack someone's mother and expect them to stay. Destroyed relationship and damaged woman's mental health over my rigid ideology beliefs. Now, I'm cautionary tale about how feminism, without empathy, is just meanness.